All right, so now we're going to open up the 7 packs. We got 1 from a blister, 6 from the starter decks that you saw in the previous video. Previously, we opened up the Chronodile and the Pharaoh Guy starter deck, took a look at those, what some of the cards were, tried to explain things to the best of my ability as to what I know, and then we opened up the tablet, the Pharaoh Geist Egyptian tablet. If you had pre-ordered or signed up for Shattered Stars, which is their monthly subscription, where you can pay a certain amount for your subscription price and then get either 3 packs, 6 packs, 9 packs of special Elestrals cards each month. It's like delivered right to your door. So nice if you kind of have a hard time either going to the store and spending too much, or you can't really get out often, it's hard to order. It's a really nice product. I ordered it one time, don't regret it. It comes with a lot of really good premium, usable, playable meta cards. So okay, so here we've got our 7 packs. We've got our tournament pack that will have our guaranteed stellar. We will keep that at the end so that even if we don't get anything crazy, anything stellar out of these packs, we will have something guaranteed to look forward to. We'll keep that right there. So let's see. I like Pharaoh Geist the most, so we're going to have Pharaoh Geist be the packs we open last. Watch, we're not going to get anything out of those. I don't even know what this guy is, so we're going to keep him on top. And then we'll keep these 2 in the back. And I like Chronodile too, so he'll be in the back too. Alright, so that's the order of how we're going to open these up. So, here we are. Perfect. Set that to the side. So these are really, really sturdy packs. Like really well, like really good quality. Your cards will be kept safe in these packs. I'm not sure if there's a special pull tab or anything, so I'm just going to open them as carefully as I can. Okay, oh man, this is nice. Great card quality too. There's a little bit of pringling, but if you keep them near decent humid air, keep the temperature in your space that you're playing, or keep storing your cards, you shouldn't have a problem with that. They're also not bad if you keep them in sleeves right away or in binders. Rummikul. When you normal cast this Rummikul, you can search your deck for a Stadium Rune or for a Stoke the Forge and add it to your hand. That's nice. Humbust. When a player casts a rune an opponent must send the top 2 cards from their deck to their underworld. This effect can be activated up to 4 times in a turn. That's cool. Ooh, Eddie. We got one of those in the, was it Chronodile? I believe it was in the Chronodile deck. Not going to read it again. Go back and look at that if you want to read it. Hopefully you can read the cards as well. Larvacell. You can Nexus a Thunder or Solar. I'm not sure if that means both. When this Larvacell receives 1 or more Solar, you can special ascend it to an Anocell. I have a feeling. Anocell. He just looks like he's connected to this. I think that that's Anocell. I'm not positive. I could be wrong. Veritauka. There's a card called Veritaqua for water. This might be the wind version. When this attacking Veritauka enters battle with an attack possession Elestral that is equal or fewer enchanting spirits, you can suppress that Elestral and destroy it. If you do this, Veritauka deals no damage from the battle. Good removal. Humburst must be ascended from Humbust. You can disenchant a fire and a solar from this Humburst to force an opponent to send the top 6 cards in their deck to their underworld. Really? A lot of like, I'm going to deck you out kind of cards in this. Porcutide, we saw that in the Chronodile deck. Anocell. Okay. No, that is not the same thing. That is not the same thing. Proven wrong. You can expend a 2 solar in order to special ascend this Anocell to Phosphocell. Maybe that's Phosphocell? Well, we will find out. I guarantee you we're going to pull one. I'm calling it. From your hand or deck. When you cast a rune with solar, you can enchant a Thunder from your underworld to this Anocell. Nice. Ash Rabbit? Okay, so there's a card in this game called Ash Rabbit. It's Thunder. And essentially how it works is it's like a pot of duality in Yu-Gi-Oh! You play it, you can look at the top 3 and pick whatever card you want. Goes into your hand. Everybody runs it. It's a staple. You have to have it. So this is a fire version. When this Ash Rabbit receives one or more fire, you can target 3 cards in your underworld. Then an opponent chooses one of them, return that card to your hand or spirit deck. That's pretty cool. And then we got a Flurmine. This is the Frost Spirit. We'll keep our spirits separate because I need to save as many spirits as I can. I don't have a lot of spirit resources at my disposal right now. All right, we're going to open up this pack, see what we get. Ooh, don't want to destroy anything. I've probably been playing these games since I was a little kid, and I was always so scared of damaging cards. Okay, we got Dratara. You can Nexus 1 when you do return up to... We've seen this. I think we saw this in one of the starter decks. Can't remember which one. Then we got Sundial. He's in the Chronodial starter deck. Glimbat. When an opponent activates a card effect that discards a card from your hand, you can discard this Glimbat in order to negate that effect and destroy that card. Wow. Well, I mean, if they would have had this sooner, they wouldn't have had to ban Spark It. Maybe he'll come back. That's a really cool card. It's a hand trap, basically. So we have a Nebuleo. I think Nebuleo eventually ascends into this. I'm not sure what his name is. Forgive me, I don't know everything. This Nebuleo gets +1 attack for each enchanting solar on the field. You can foretell 4 and add any number of Nebuleo, Leobright, Celestleo, and or First Light foretold this way to your hand. Oh my gosh, I have to see if I can get my hands on like play sets of those. That sounds like a fun strategy to have. P-Gleam, needed another one. I only got 1 P-Gleam out of the Pharaohgeist structure deck, so I really wanted that. The Poison Tunic, the Empowered Celestial gets -2 attack. When the Empowered Celestial is destroyed in battle, its controller must expend 2. Ooh, that's nice. Use that on someone else. An opponent must disenchant one spirit from each of their runes. You may enchant earth or water to your field. Rock in a Hard Place. Need more of those. We've got a foil Argo. That's so nice. And an Owloon Spirit. Foil Argo. That looks so nice. Yeah, let's sleeve this guy up. I actually brought some red Ember Dragon Shield sleeves. Let's pop those open and use those. I love this. I'm not sponsored, but I love Dragon Shield. Always love Dragon Shield. Okay, so we're actually going to put our spirits up here in the top. And our foils, the more foils we get, we'll put there. And they'll go in that spot. All right, so we got our foil Argo. This Argo can only be cast after an Celestial declares an attack. Cast an artifact room from your deck, hand or deck. Or deck. That is nice. Oh my gosh. Okay, I look forward to playing this game. Looks like there's just a lot of fun ways to interact in this game. I cringe when I open packs because I'm going to damage the cards inside. Okay. We got a Calfmel. That was in the Pharaohgeist. That's Pharaohgeist beginning. Corvishine. I think this was in there too. I can't remember. When this Corvishine receives 1 or more solar, you can foretell cards equal to the number of spirits enchanting it, +1. Then you may draw a card and put a card from your hand on top of your deck. Okay. Plucky. Got another Plucky. Pandalence. You can disenchant a Lunar from this Pandalence in order to return a counter rune from your underworld to your... Oh my gosh. Okay. That's cool. Basically get that Shield of Achilles out of your underworld, put it back, and just give something for your opponent to have to deal with. Javalucan. When this Javalucan destroys an opponent's attack position celestial in battle, that opponent must expend 3 spirits. Oh, okay, that's cool. Morfrost, bat form. So Morfrost is a really cool type that came out in Frostfall. There's multiple forms of it. And it's its own archetype, this whole deck that I don't know too much about it, but I know it's really fun. There's a lot of cool different forms. I think I have a Morfrost card. I can't remember which form it was, but I think I pulled it out of my starter deck I got from Frostfall. When this Morfrost is discarded, you can special cast a Morfrost that is not bat form from your underworld. So Monster Reborn. Nice. Then we have Pulsar. This polar gets +1 for each frost celestial in your underworld. This effect cannot increase this polar's attack by more than 5. So it can get up to 7 is the max that it can be increased by. And then Cryspore. You can expend 2 earth in order to target an opponent's celestial, suppress the celestial, and destroy it. Nice. And we got another Owloon. It's just telling me I have to play Lunar. Lunar is my type of choice. We have 4 packs left, and then we have the... We'll just call it an OTS pack, basically, because you only get it if you're an official tournament store for them. Or at least an official game store. Nice. We got Temple of the Sun. Guardian of the Fleece. This Guardian of the Fleece can only be cast when an opponent activates a card effect that targets an artifact or empowered celestial on the field, on your field. Negate that effect, then destroy a card on that opponent's field. If you're empowering a lot of things, then it's a must-have. Other than that, it seems a little niche, but that's still really cool. Bloom, Nexus 1, Earth Spirit. If you may enchant an Earth Spirit to an celestial on your field, nice. Don't Poke the Bear. This Don't Poke the Bear can only be cast during the battle phase. Target a... they have a specific type. Forgot what they're called. Basically a bear celestial, and give it +4 attack and +4 defense. Ooh. Follow the Wisps. Target an celestial on your field. Your other celestials cannot be attacked this turn as long as an celestial is enchanted. Okay. Pharamel, this is the second, going into Pharaohgeist. Barabog. When an opponent casts a card without earth or water, they must expend a spirit. Wow, that's a cool card too. Scavicle. When you ascend into the Scavicle, you can expend a fire in order to search your deck for up to 2 cards with enchantment cost fire or 2 fire and add them to your hand. Phalaferos. You can expend a solar in order to reveal each of your opponent's face-down runes. Then destroy up to 1 rune revealed this way. This effect cannot be chained by counter runes. Wow. So it gives you information, and it's a rune has a rune destruction effect. That's pretty cool. So we've got 1 foil so far. Not the best luck, but there's still just so many cool cards we're getting out of here. Boltuga. When you normal cast this Boltuga, you can expend an earth in order to search your deck and or underworld for an eruption and add it to your hand. Okay, eruption is basically a card. It's kind of like that tsunami I showed in the last video. You basically play it and it forces your opponent to expend spirits. So if they have like 2 left, you eruption them, then they have to expend down to 0 basically. That basically just finishes them off. Like, you win. Barabib. When you cast an Invoke rune with Earth, your opponents must expend 1 spirit. This effect can be activated up to 4 times in a turn. When you cast Mudslide, you can special ascend this Barabib to Barabog from your hand or deck. Never seen a Barabog, don't know what that is, but it's a cool ability. Fungide. Your Celestials cannot be attacked except for this Fungide, sorry. When a player casts Follow the Wisps, you can special cast a Bronto Wisp from your hand or deck. Rummikul. I think we saw this one already. Humbust, we saw that as well. Fulguri's. This Fulguri's gets +2 for each Thunder Enchanted rune on your field. That's pretty good, especially if you're playing a full Thunder. Thunder Nexus, for example, is really good. Javalucan, we got another Morphrost Bat form. Oh, that's a good foil. Oh, that's a great foil. Novacore. Your defense position Celestials cannot be targeted by opponent's counter runes. When a player casts a counter rune, you can draw a card. Oh, okay. Grab another sleeve for this guy. I don't know if I've shown the back of an Celestials card yet. You've probably seen them just in flipping, but this is what they look like. It's got all of the spirits associated. I'd have to look at an older card and see if the older cards have the Lunar, Solar, and Frost. I'm not sure if they do. I think they might have only had the original 5 right there. It's got this beautiful foil Nova Core. Solar and Lunar just feel very much like you want to do a certain thing. We're not going to let you do that unless you pay the tax. There's a punishment for doing almost anything. Okay. Calfmel. We've seen Calfmel. We have seen Corvishine. Another Plucky. I'll take as many Pandolins as I can get. I love that card. Mudlet. Scavicole. Humburst. Porcutide. Vesuvatuga. You can expend a fire to force an opponent to expend 2 spirits. When a player casts a... Wow, wait, hold up. I wonder how many times in a turn you can do that. If they have 10 spirits left, and you wouldn't be at 20, but you could expend... If they had 10 spirits left and say you had 10, you could expend 5 and make them expend 10. I don't know if that's how it actually works, but that sounds very broken. When a player casts Eruption, you can return up to 2 spirits, Earth Spirits. Yes, Earth Spirits from your Underworld to your Spirit deck. That's super cool. Wish that was foil. That's super cool. Okay, we're on the last pack before we get to the official tournament pack. So hopefully this has been a good taste, just a good taste for anybody who's curious about Elestrals and wants to know a little bit more about it, what the cards look like, what comes in like the packs, the products. I don't remember how many. 10. So each pack comes with 10 cards. The starter decks come with a lot. Totally worth the amount you're spending to have them and play them. They look like they come out of the box just ready to rip, ready to play. Yeah, I'm going to say that. I had something I was going to say. I'm going to quote a special Marvel line from Infinity War, but I don't want to get canceled. So when this Corvishine receives 1, we've already gone over this one. Plucky. Pandolins, take another one. Mudlet. This one's like almost the exact same as the last one. Boltuga. Javalukin. 3 Morphos Bat. Pulsar. And we got a Chronodile. Okay, so we got a second Chronodile to go with. This one's non-foil. And it goes with our foil Chronodile we got here. Foil looks way nicer, but that artwork is really good. I think Chronodile, in terms of art style, is one of my favorites. So there we go. 7 packs got us a good little haul there. That's 70 cards. Don't have a binder to fit all those. So we're going to open this last one, and then we will call it a day. Hopefully I'll be able to make some more, have some more videos with Elestrals talking about them, and hope you guys are able to enjoy this. Here we are. Findust. You can disenchant a wind from this Findust in order to search your deck for a wind rune and add it to your hand. When you cast Sandstorm, you can special send this Findust into Hibufin from your hand or deck. My goodness, they're kind of stuck together. Ooh, okay, this is a really good card from set 1. That's a really nice alternate art version of it. It's called Elachik. When you normal cast this Elachik, you can search your deck for a Divine Rune and add it to your hand. Kind of like that Apollo we were looking at. We also saw Poseidon. Those were the 2 Divine Runes that were in the decks. And here is our Stellar. Griffuse. You can Nexus a Thunder or a Wind from a Divine Rune. When you do, you can special ascend this Griffuse to a Voltempest from your hand or deck. So Voltempest is an extremely powerful card printed in set 1. So this must be the second basically version. This is its middle evolution. We'll call it that evolution, ascension. That is so nice. Let's take a good look at that. Oh, Just the foiling. Very lucky to get this. I have 3 really cool alternate art foil Voltempest, so maybe that's a sign. I need to throw this in and play with it. But let's get this sleeved up, and I hope you guys enjoyed these videos. Just get a good taste of what Elestral's all about, man. I totally recommend it. Anybody who's looking to pick up a new game, it's really great to play. It's in its beginning stages, so you can kind of get into it from the beginning. They're in set 3, but it's definitely not too late to get a fresh start and learn. I'm out of Colorado, so if I ever see anybody here in Colorado, if there's anybody who plays in Colorado, please let me know. I wouldn't mind, meeting up and playing some games. And just feel free, check this game out by adrive, elestrals.com. So worth it. Great cards, great game, great creator. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to like and subscribe if you feel so inclined. And you guys make yourselves a great day, or not. It is your choice.